welcome to another Ramble Radio.
Also, video. Also video.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
The Haitians told me as they were having
cats,
dinner
just eating my
over
cats and
a
dogs.
house cat. They wanted me to know that they were also watching this. Not
How
just listening
fucking
to it,
stupid is
also-
this? How fucking stupid is this? I'm not even going to put this on alt-right Cody. I don't know if you would come up with something that fucking stupid.
No, alt-right Cody wouldn't. This is beneath an alt-right
that
Cody.
these fucking idiots are running with now. Is that, hey, they're eating... How fucking stupid do you have...
20,000 Haitians, mind
20,
you.
just sitting there. Just a
20,000
herd,
Haitians.
just eating fucking all your cats
Just
and
eating
dogs.
house pets.
Are we... How... I think at this point it's not even... You're not so stupid you believe this. You're just such a piece of shit. You're in the bag for this lump of shit that you go, okay, fine, yeah, it happened. I'll believe it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what... I just don't know how anyone could be that fucking dumb. But yet here we are. I don't know what it is, Eddie.
the apartment building in Colorado and the Venezuelans that they took over.
They just own it now. It's like the Raid. It's like that
literally
movie, The Raid, but right there.
What
in
they've
Colorado.
done is that campaign takes they get pieces of paper and they write a race, they write a crime, and then they write a city on it, and then they just throw it into a bag and then shake it up and they pull out a race, a crime, and a city, and then that's the next talking point.
Something not white.
Yeah.
A crime and a city.
They pull
and
out
here's
Polynesian, raping cows, and then they pick out fucking Stockton, California.
Whose job is it to come up with
That's what it
the
is.
crime?
Polynesians are raping cows in Stockton, California.
And then
There you
everyone's like,
go.
oh,
That's the next step.
yeah. Well, why don't we talk about the Polynesians raping cows in Stockton, California?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what they do.
I wonder whose job is it to come up with the crimes. You know what I mean? Is it like is that
Probably
like,
Stephen
okay,
Miller. He seems
Stephen
like
Miller
the fucking
seems
piece.
like the type of guy. Okay, eating cats, eating your pets,
We're eating your pets.
Pee
bro.
Wee
They're
German.
savage, bro.
The Pee Wee German does look like that kind of guy, and it would be his move. And that's probably why alt-right Cody is not with us tonight. He's debate prepping. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
he's
Knees balls deep in debate prep.
getting ready for this. Jesus Christ! But that's like what. That's what makes me think they're losing, and they know they're losing, is they start tossing these insane fucking Hail Marys. Now it's Haitians are eating pets. Venezuelans have taken over an apartment building in Colorado. Why there? Why there? Why not just take over a fucking high rise in Manhattan? Why
Because
there?
you can't. Because it's some fucking podunk town in the middle of some state that no one's ever.
No one's gonna go
It
fact
takes
check.
forever to
That's why.
disprove.
Because no one's
If it's
gonna
in
go,
Manhattan,
"Oh,
it's
that's
easily
bullshit.
disproved.
It's right here. Nobody. That's right. You do it over there. It's like, oh, I gotta drive.
But you
to
say a
some shithole
neighborhood in
Colorado.
Ohio, people are
Yeah,
like, "Oh, how am I
oh
going to
my
disprove
God.
that?" It's going to take
Can you-
3 news cycles
Can you
before someone
believe
disproves
this,
it.
what they're doing? It's morons still believe they put cat litter in fucking schools,
Because
in
it's
school
savage,
bathrooms.
Because somebody said it was true. Because someone has a podcast and said it was true, bro. Until he gets fact checked live on air, and he's like, "Oh,
It's
what's
like,
all
oh,
this
there's a
fake
lot of
info,
bullshit out there that I
There's
keep
so much
spreading.
bullshit, bro.
It's fucking savage.
How does it get spread so much?
How does it get spread so much? It's fucking
I don't know.
savage.
I don't know how it gets spread.
Fucking savage. Oh God, the morons and the fucking Hail Marys and who they've gotten on their knees to blow it's just amazing in the worst way possible. By the way, and I hate to get even more negative, Eddie.
Okay.
These fucking people.
Oh, I didn't need
I know.
a TFP right now. I
know.
didn't need a TFP right now.
And it's going to get even sadder. I'm just going to preface, but these fucking people, can you please subscribe? 5-star rating, positive text review. Do it now. Do it now.
You know
Do
what?
it
I mean,
right
this comes
now.
on the
Do
heels
it
of the
right
news that we just had our best 30-day run.
Best 30-day run ever
In
and
Ramble
yet-
history.
and now this.
And now we have to follow
And
that
now
up with the
this.
TFP.
We didn't need a TFP. That's a title so far. We didn't need a TFP, but
TFP.
here we are. You know, subscribe to the Ramble, 5-star rating, positive text review. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all. That's it. Now, holy shit, it's with a heavy heart that we do this Ramble 453.
Yeah.
We are in one fell swoop. We lose Vader. We lose Mufasa. We lose an absolute legend of an actor, James Earl Jones, 93. Great run.
Great run.
Can't be sad about that, but
Hell of a
still
run.
sad he's gone.
Quite the
But,
legacy, too.
Man, to be so iconic for so many decades, and not just for one thing, unbelievable. I want to know who
He's
told
an EGOT. He's got an EGOT.
Who told Lucas, look, this voice isn't working for Vader? Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Deserves all the credit, because I'm inclined to believe it wasn't Lucas. I'm inclined to believe.
And I don't think David Prowse was like, "Hey, I don't know if my voice is right for this." I don't think
my voice is a little too high for this. It was whoever said that. Every accolade under the fucking sun. Because
how old are we getting now? Because right now, all we have left from A New Hope is Han and Luke and Anthony Daniels.
Is that it?
D. Baker's gone.
The Bakes. Princess Leia's out.
Princess Leia's gone.
Well, no more Obi-Wan. No more Peter Grand Moff Tarkin's gone. Vader's gone.
Chewbacca's gone.
Chewie's gone.
They're all gone.
That's
Everyone is gone from the original New Hope. From the throne room scene in A New Hope. All we have left is Anthony Daniels, Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford.
Jesus Christ. It's fucking crazy. That's the hardest
crazy
part. It's the saddest part about getting old. I get it now, why my dad was so devastated when Stevie Ray Vaughan died. My mom's boyfriend. I was just like, whoa, I was sad, but I was like, man, he really was just bummed. He was just bummed.
Yeah, because it's just like you feel like as your whole life, like, well, they're just gonna be. It's almost. It's not as bad as like losing a parent or something, but it's like they've always been there.
I couldn't believe Cobain was gone.
Yeah, but that happened when I was in my early 20s. Like
the hints were all there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The clues had been scattered since day one.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, all the clues were laid out. But man, so fucking rest in peace, James Earl, the one and only, maybe the greatest voice in the history of voices.
Most recognizable.
So easy. God, I mean, I remember thinking as watching The Lion King in the theaters when he started talking as Mufasa, I was like, oh, you just get like that. Oh shit! Like this is fucking great. Like this, it's.
And even
Darth
people
Vader.
who weren't Star Wars fans, they knew.
They knew who Vader was. They knew that voice.
You knew Darth Vader's voice.
You knew that
voice.
Maybe the most recognizable dialogue ever in movie history. Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
And delivered so perfectly. Just man, and then. I just think like his legacy. I think was only
I think it was no.
I am your father. No, I am. That's right. And then his legacy cemented with "Where's Padme?" No, that was. Thank God they brought him back for that. Thank God they brought him back for.
No.
Lucas was like, I can find a way to fuck this up. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me
James
throw
Earl
no
Jones
into Return of the Jedi.
James Earl Jones as Darth Vader is the only thing that I haven't been able to fuck up yet. I got it. Wait a minute. I fucked up Han Solo in Return of the Jedi. I fucked that up. I can do this. I got it. I fucked Luke up in Empire Strikes Back, where he made him scream as he knowingly kills himself to not become what Vader wants him to be. He looks so confident as he's like, "This is it. I'm done.
Bye.
Fuck you."
Oh shit!
And
Big mistake.
Like it was like, what the fuck?
What have I done? I know.
He fucked them all up. And then he was like, you know what? I'll fuck. At least James Earl Jones he could not escape. No. Where's Padme? No. Like, oh boy. That was just. That was. I choose to remember so many other things. I'll just next time if I ever see episode 3 again, I'll just be sure to mute that one moment. and just see Vader tearing out like Frankenstein. And that was, I kind of thought it was cool, the Frankenstein thing.
I don't mind the Frankenstein thing because it's a new body. He doesn't know how to work the body.
And the Frankenstein tribute. I like the tribute to Frankenstein. That was great. I didn't like.
He sort of is Frankenstein's monster. He really sort of, in a way, is.
That was a great. That was great.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Raising up on the table and
he fucked Chewbacca up with the fucking the Tarzan yell. I remember even as a kid, I didn't find that amusing. I remember being slightly like as a kid. I should have thought, oh, that's funny, Tarzan, but I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Like a fourth wall break in the middle of Star Wars.
I mean, massive fourth. Do you think if Lucas didn't sell to Disney, would we get a cut again of A New Hope where Greedo shoots first, Han retaliates, then he goes, somebody stop me. Like, was that waiting?
Close. I think we probably would have gotten Han chasing the stormtroopers through the Death Star, shoots at him, realizes there's a bunch more, and then comes back around the corner, and then
yes, the Benny Hill.
I think we just do yakety sax.
And then there's like a fast motion chase, and they're in circles
around the Death Star.
He steps on the foot of a stormtrooper, and all their armor comes off, and it's just a chick, and like she's like covering her tits and like running around. Like that would be the.
Though I probably wouldn't have hated that. So.
I don't know if I'd have hated that either. I think if you Benny Hill anything, I think I'm okay with it.
It's hard to hate a Benny Hill.
If that movie The Road had a Benny Hill chase scene in it, it changes and I'm like, you know what? I can't get mad at this. I can't.
Into The Exorcist, he jumps out the window and he just hits the stairs and just starts running down the stairs, and the devil's behind him. Just and
then halfway through, he's now chasing the devil, and we have no idea why the devil's now scared. And
runs into the church. The nuns are taking a shower. Like, what?
Him and the devil both stop and like smile and like watch, and then they get up and start chasing each other again. Fucking amazing. Is that
probably better ending?
Everything needs a Benny Hill chase scene. Is that better? Oh God! Everything needs. Like in $1 Million Babies, he's about to euthanize her.
The doctor comes in. What are you doing?
The doctor comes in and him and Clint Eastwood.
And he's pushing her bed down the hallway, and they're all chasing him.
And then now the doctor's pushing the bed, and he's just like.
And they go into the showers, and all the nurses are taking a shower.
And then they do my favorite Benny Hill gag ever. In the midst of all this, while Yakety Sax is playing, then it cuts to Morgan Freeman, and he's like really over the top coughing, and then so he takes out a thing of cough syrup, pours into a teaspoon, and then chugs a bottle, and then pours a teaspoon back in like that. Oh shit! And
better movies. Better movies.
All with the Benny Hill chase scene. Now, holy shit, speaking of what could have used a Benny Hill chase scene, Beetlejuice. It was such an okay time that I had watching that.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be so much better because the first one is so great.
Again, I love the characters and I love the world.
It was so much fun watching Michael Keaton be Beetlejuice again. It was so much fun going to the other side again. It was so much fun seeing Catherine O'Hara and Winona Ryder again.
Yeah.
But it...
it just got in the weeds on itself. It just got itself confused.
How does something that major with that much talent behind it allow the screenplay to be like, and let's just throw all this other shit? Was it Tim Burton like, look, I'm fucking Monica Bellucci now, so we have to put her in it, even though it's gonna have nothing. It has zero dick all to do. Her and Willem Dafoe have shit all to do with the plot. Like the movie's just fine if you get rid of them. It's probably better.
The first movie is about ghosts who want to exorcise humans from their house. It's a great twist. It's a great flip. It's a great flip on the old Exorcist. It's just like, let's get rid of humans.
Yep.
Let me hire a bio-exorcist to do it.
Perfect.
Simple plot. This one should have literally been the girl gets tricked to giving up her soul.
And Winona Ryder has to say, fuck it, I got to go to Beetlejuice.
Now, Lydia's like, the only chance I have is to bring back Beetlejuice to help me go save my daughter.
That would have been...
That should have been the plot. The whole plot.
Of the movie.
Instead, it was 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes.
Yep. That should have been the whole movie. Like, we should have had the scenes where everything's fine. She's the paranormal TV person. She has the estranged daughter. Everything, Justin Theroux was funny. All that's fine. Catherine, all that's fine. All that was fine. But then what you do is imagine the pop if they go back to visit, right? They're in that, maybe that's their vacation home, and then the girl gets in, and Winona Ryder keeps having these visions of Beetlejuice, right? And then the daughter gets tricked into being with this serial killer ghost. Yeah. And then halfway through the movie, you just see Winona Ryder go up the steps with an axe, and like the attic is boarded, right? And then she just tears it all down, and then there's the model, and then boom, Beetlejuice. Like, how much better? Now, the Monica Bellucci thing, it was completely unnecessary, but I thought it was the best looking scene in the movie is when
it was interesting to see the origin of Beetlejuice, and because it was
still funny, it was goofy and funny, but it just was like,
and the callback, she's missing her ring finger, like the callback from the original movie when he takes out the ring, he's like, oh, she meant nothing to me, babe, and he's got the finger on the ring.
Perfect.
I don't mind, like, but again, all of that unnecessary, and it just clutters up the actual film.
Cluttered, and it sucked. I just can't imagine with all the people behind it, all the like. I mean, it's good. I hope it does well because I didn't hate it. It wasn't like a bad.
It made
movie.
134 million this weekend.
Good, because I think that Michael Keaton deserves it. He's the fucking greatest. But like, I was so like, it was like, there's just too much.
It just needed to be simpler. Like the first one. That was what was so great about the first one. Right. It all just takes place in that house. Right. Let's get these people out of the house. Right. This one can just all take place in the underworld of her trying to save her daughter.
Something. It just, good. Not a bad movie. I didn't.
No,
I would recommend. I would go. Go see it. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go see it. But
I was just watching it, going,
okay. Some funny parts, but
yeah. But I was just like, dude, it was just like, why all this stuff? Why all this stuff?
It was, the Willem Dafoe's character was absolutely pointless. Completely pointless.
Pointless.
Man. There it is. Well.
Sorry. That's our review of Beetlejuice. It just should have been.
Would you say a kind of like? I kind of liked it.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of liked it.
Kind of liked it. I didn't walk out going, well, that sucked. But I didn't also go, fuck, I want to see it again. I don't want to see it again. That's the problem.
I don't care if I ever see it again. Don't care.
Deadpool and Wolverine, I walked out. I want to turn right back around and go back in there.
When's the next showing? Right now.
This one, I was just like, okay, well, I don't ever need to see it again.
Need to see it again. It sucked. And then like, so I still think out of the movies that disappointed me that I saw, I think Alien Romulus, and it's Beetlejuice, and Alien Romulus, and I don't know which one I'm picking over who walks out of that cage match. I think. God, I think Beetlejuice, but it's down to. No, I think it's Alien just because of how great the actor who played the robot was. Like I could sit through it again for his performance.
Well, you said sense? it really kind of moved up until that third act, and then it just kind of went. No, haywire.
It's second act. The first act was awesome, and then it's just.
See, I don't know if I could pick like the full act of Beetlejuice. I don't know if I was like. It was getting so muddled by the end of the first act. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing here.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think.
Is it about the dead grandfather? Is it about Beetlejuice's ex-wife?
Do we even need him in it? Like that, Jeffrey Jones's character that didn't even matter. You could have just said in passing he died. Like everything about him going in the afterlife was stupid.
Yeah,
it was just so pointless. And then
he could have died a while ago.
And then you're gonna put Danny DeVito in this just for 2 seconds? Like the fuck? That was dumb.
I mean, I guess that's just a little homage. Like, okay, we got Keaton in here. Let's bring Danny DeVito. Let's have a little Batman. Let's get
Batman and Penguin. So Michelle Pfeiffer is gonna be at fucking like it was just.
He had his little Batman when he was jugging the Drano or whatever. Yeah, he had his little penguin.
The little penguin thing.
But.
It was, it was.
It just could have been like if you just focused that film onto one thing, it could have been
great.
So much better.
Could have been great.
Or fucking make it about Beetlejuice's ex-wife haunting him, and Beetlejuice is trying to get Lydia to help him now.
Right.
Flip it.
Just focus on one of those things.
Just focus on one thing.
That would have been.
I don't care. We don't need fucking Lydia's ex-husband and the girl's dad. We don't need the dead grandfather. Like, we don't need all this.
I know that the two guys who wrote it had some pretty good. I mean, they wrote Ed Wood, right? I think it's the same guy.
Ed Wood's great.
So is this just a case of like a fucking coordinator just gets too cute after all these years of success?
It seems like, hey, we're at the 50. We're 2nd and 1. Let's run a reverse.
Right. Like, you don't need to fuck with this.
Just hand it off. Get the first down.
Like you did before. Remember what you did before?
Right,
That's
just
all
hand
you
it off.
do.
Boring fullback dive.
Yep.
The crowd's going to go nuts as soon as you get that first down.
It's all that matters. It's all
just
that
get
matters.
the first down.
Just all that matters. Just you don't need to do anything. Oh, look here. There's Michael Irvin. He's just going to cut in for a quick slant. Just hit him.
We don't need to do a flea flicker. We don't need to do a double reverse.
He'll make the first down thing. Everybody's going to lose their fucking minds. It's it.
Yeah, everyone loves Beetlejuice. You don't have to sell us. Just do a simple story.
Exactly.
Have Keaton be Beetlejuice. That's all you need.
That's it. Well, what a ramble. And Eddie, my God, that something we can't get out of, a contract that we're stuck with. Thanks to Ramble fucking corporate. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
Skeletor. We were talking about Beetlejuice, and how sometimes you can overcomplicate something. You can ruin it by overcomplicating it.
Yep.
Simple is better sometimes.
Right.
Any situation you have there on Eternia dealing with He-Man where maybe simpler would have been better.
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. Yes, I know one of the moments that I think of is not many people know this, but He-Man had a servant woman, okay, who would tend to him and all these kinds of things, and I fucked the shit out of her one time, and I was just gonna kill her like I always do. And he's like, please, don't kill her? She tried to complicate matters, begging for her life, pleading. And I tried to sit there because I'm not a bad person. Now she's making me think about it. Oh, God, do I kill her? Do I not kill her? And so and it pissed me off. It complicated the situation, Eddie, and I ended up not killing her. And it very much upset me. Now, I do have her locked away, and I have a spell on her where she cannot die, but she feels the pain of ants eating her flesh for an eternity. She'll never die, though. She'll just be writhing in agony. I thought, you know what? Let me be the good guy. And I did that, but she had to complicate matters, Eddie. And it could have been a simple, I fuck you, I kill you, I fuck you, I kill you, I fuck you, I kill you. And then she starts her shit. So that's why I don't like women, and that's why I don't like things being complicated. And, yes, and you're asking, I bet the first question popped into your head is, well, where could you keep such a woman under such a spell, under such an agonizing situation? Someone would find her, the screams. Go ahead. I bet you're wondering, where could I have stashed that woman in her eternal agony?
Where?
He-Man's mother's pussy! Because it's so big, you see? It's a big, giant pussy. And you can put anything in there. Even the ants.
Okay, that's not at all
I don't think he understood
what I was looking for.
No.
I don't think he understood the question at all.
Cody.
Cody, let's get him on Rotten Tomatoes,
We gotta
please.
do that. Yeah, please. Right those wrongs. Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report.
There it is.
Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper. And then on Fridays, Not Today with Jen Sturger.
Woo! You can find me in the same Ramble locales. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm streaming games every night, kicking Twitch under Retro Rocha. Just my name on YouTube. Find all of our things. Subscribe to all of our things. Subscribe to the Ramble. 5-star rating. Positive text review. Spread the word. I bet you have friends who would love this show. And so let them know where to find us. Pretty please. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Have a great one. We'll be back tomorrow for a Ramble Proper. Until then, adios a todos. Take care, everybody. Bye.